Jaime, you guys were up 8, I think, with 5 minutes left. Offensively, it seemed like maybe you guys stopped attacking and kind of waited to the end of the shot clock and then kind of forced things. What happened with the offense in the last few minutes?
I think just as far as offense, we were just stagnant. We didn't really, we probably should have, and that left us susceptible to late clock shots, and it's tough to make in crunch in late time.
Mike.
Hey, Jaime, after the last game, you said you guys would bounce back, and you kind of did. I mean, you had the lead for much of the game. Does it make it harder losing 3 in a row going into the Pac-12, or are you going to have that same mentality
Yeah, losing 3 in a row is hard no matter what, in any sport. But, regardless, you still have to have that same mentality. And, as a team, we still have to have that same mentality because the season's not over. We're going into the postseason right now, and we still have to play with that level of confidence that we have. And unfortunately, we just, didn't get this one today.
Yep, Ben.
How much harder is it to lose like that, given that it's, similar to how you lost last year with the John Matthews situation, especially on this court at home in that fashion?
I mean, it's extremely tough to lose like that. But like I said, we just got to move forward to get into this postseason, this Pac-12 tournament, and, just give it everything we got.
Was there any?
Go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say, in the locker room afterward, was there anybody who said anything helpful to try to pick guys up? Because obviously it's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, I mean, we just, came together in the huddle. We want to keep our heads up. We got to have a short memory. That's kind of the phrase that we're using. And go into this tournament and, give it everything we got and then try to get, come out with a championship.
Let's go to Mike and then Sam.
Despite losing 3 in a row, I mean, you're down Chris Smith, Jalen Hill, and Johnny Juzang in this game. Is there still a bit of confidence and positivity knowing that you guys were in contention for the conference championship with down 3 guys?
I mean, as we've been playing without, Chris and Jalen Hill for a while now, so we don't really take that into account. I mean, Johnny, he's a big piece for us. But regardless, there's still 5 guys out on the court, and we're giving it everything we got to play. We made some dumb mistakes here and there that really cost us the game, but including especially myself. So we're going into Pac-12, short memory, like I said before, and we're just going to come together as a team.
Sam, go ahead.
Hey, Jaime. So you guys were in first place for pretty much 2 months straight, and now you're going to be the 4th seed in the conference tournament. Are you trying to kind of prove anyone or prove something to anyone now that you guys have kind of slipped in the standings a little bit?
More than anything, I think we're going to try to improve that, who we are as a team to ourselves more than anything. We put ourselves in a good spot and we let that slip away, and we got to, remind ourselves that we are still that team. And so going into the tournament, we're going to try to stick with that mentality and try to prove to ourselves that, we're still that team.
All right, let's wrap it up there. Thanks for your time, Jaime.
Thank you.
We'll have Jules Bernard coming up next. Okay, we'll open it up to questions for Jules Bernard. Ben.
Jules, how much harder is that, given that it was kind of a similar ending to the one at the Galen Center last year, a 3-pointer with 1 second left to beat you, this one on your home court? How hard is it right
now? It's extremely hard to take, but, I feel like this loss was self-imposed, and obviously UD made a huge shot at the end of the game, but leading up to it, there are a lot of mistakes that sort of got him back into the game. But yeah, it's hard to take in, but we know what we have next week in the Pac-12 tournament, and we're not trying to prove anything to anyone outside. We're just trying to prove to ourselves that we can be that top tier team that we were playing for a while earlier in the season, and we just got to get back to that. Our defense has to step up, and we just got to play smarter. We're playing. I feel like we're playing hard. We just need to be smarter with our effort.
Mike?
Hey, Jules, after the way last season ended, no tournament, and now the way this season ended, first place, slipped to fourth, and now going into the Pac-12 tournament, are you guys going in there with a little bit more intensity, especially going with a 3-game losing streak?
I mean, we have to. We can't. Whatever it is, we have to change what we've how we're playing. Change, or maybe not change, but fix the things that are putting us in positions to sort of lose these close second half games. But we're obviously going to watch film, hold our heads up, and next week we got to play with confidence, play with heart, and play like a team that we know we can be. Play like we know we're one of the best teams in the conference. And regardless of these past 3 losses, we've done a lot of great things as a team. So we just have to channel that I don't know, inner beast that we used to have. I feel like we still have it. We just there are certain mistakes that we just got to clean up, and we're coming into this Pac-12 tournament ready to go.
Sam?
Hey, Jules. So you missed that free throw with 11 seconds left. Is there anything that you said to your teammates after the game, or that they said to you to kind of encourage or comfort you, whatever it is?
I apologize. That's it's tough to know that. Obviously, leading up to that point, there are other mistakes that got him sort of close. But just as a player, who loves to play basketball, who loves those big moments, it's tough to miss that shot or miss that free throw. And I definitely apologized. I got to fix something with my free throw shooting. Especially late game. So when I'm in those positions, I'm not missing those shots. So, but yeah, it was definitely tough, and I feel bad for my teammates that I sort of put the team in a position where USC could eventually win the game.